Nos encontramos con Burt Dalton, supervisor de efectos especiales para Deepwater Horizon. How you doing?
Doing good.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
So, quick question. You know, we saw a few clips earlier,
Right.
and it's awesome.
Right.
Mesmerizing. Wanted to know, how do you decide whether to go practical or go CGI?
That's one of the very first things you do, all of us do when we read the script. You know you have so much time to shoot a film and where the actors are going to be and what sets are going to be built and which one would be the best. Sometimes you read the script and you'll say, well, it's going to take me 6 hours to film this, it's not practical. Visual effects should try and take this on. Or visual effects sometimes thinks that we're not capable of doing something, and I'll read through their list and I'll say, no, we'll take that away from you, we can do that. And so it's a collaboration at the very beginning. And way before we start filming, we already know what's going to be a visual effect and what's going to be a mechanical effect. And so I have to live up to my part of the bargain to deliver what we say we're going to deliver, because they're already relying on that to have that material in post. And then visual effects on the day, they're on set every day, and they're photographing, taking plates, taking photographs, doing light studies, so that when they come to tie into what we did on the set, they have all that information for post.
So this might seem like a very obvious question, but does budget hinder, or is that something that you take in consideration in pre-production?
Budget's always a consideration. If you know the budget while you're reading the script, you just don't let your mind go off into these crazy scales.
I mean, you got Burt Dalton. Come on, carte blanche, right?
No, no, not even. But once you know what your limitations are, then you have to still give the best effect you can. They have the written word, and once you've read it, and then you have a number, you have a responsibility to try and do the best you can, and still give the best effect. Or you can give suggestions. Instead of doing this sequence, which is terribly expensive, and you have these 3 other ones that aren't expensive, let's do these 3 and not do this one. But that's a directorial choice. And so it's our job to give him advice on what we think is most doable and functional and most bang for your buck.
Now, the footage we saw was, I believe it was like 60 frames per second. It was at 4K earlier. I may be wrong, but it leads to my question. Do they tell you ahead of time what format they're going to be shooting? If so, do they tell you when they release it, what format they might be displaying, and does that influence your decisions?
They don't spend a lot of time telling me about the format and the frame per second. Of course, the DP and the visual effects are controlling that, because they want the 4K and they want the 60 frames for us. So they have all the more information they have on, I'm saying film, the more information they have on data that they have, the better job they can do manipulating in post. So, I mean, we're aware of the format, and it just helps us look better.
Would that be more pressure on you to make it look just that much more realistic? So make it seamless?
I don't know. It seems like all these years, every job's your last job, you know. So you just put the same. The day you lose that pressure feeling, you shouldn't be doing it.
So just flexing on these dudes.
You just always, you just do it to yourself. You know, you just want the best product, and your crew wants to give the best product. And I have fantastic people who've helped me through the years, who taught me and who've helped me make all the films that I've done. It's certainly not a one-man job.
Of course.
Want to come in there?